Hi, everyone. I know right now there's a lot of different feelings that we've been feeling, and part of that can be due to something called stress. So I thought we could talk about stress today. So, the objectives of today, we will talk about stress and how to deal with stress in a healthy way. But first off, you might be wondering, what is stress? So, stress is what you feel when you are worried or uncomfortable about something. You can feel angry or scared. You can feel sad, disappointed, confused, unsure, nervous. There's a lot of different feelings that you could feel. And when you're worrying, those feelings can make you feel bad. It can make your stomach or your head hurt. So let's take a look at this person here. They have a lot of different feelings that they might be feeling right now. They might be feeling disgusted or sick, disappointed or sad, annoyed, bored, really sad, maybe shocked or surprised. There's no wrong way to feel when you're feeling stressed. So I'm wondering, have you ever felt stressed? Now, I know that you can't answer this virtually, but maybe you can give me a thumbs up or raise your hand when I call out a response. So, I'm not sure. Or yes. Or no. Or maybe no answer for now. That's okay. So, let's watch a quick video about stress.
Do you guys stress each other out sometimes? More than sometimes. Usually she just annoys me, but sometimes we do get along. But not all the time. Stress is like you're tired or something. When you're really mad and angry. What stresses you? My teacher. But don't tell her this. I won't tell her. Sometimes we will break my toys. You show us your angry mad face. What would be a good way to calm down? Go up in your room and lay down and read. Play with my dog or do something to get it off my mind. Pet your cat. Take some deep breaths. Right.
So, for a couple of minutes, what I'd like you to do, if you have a piece of paper, you can take it out, or if not, you can just think about this. But what is something, or what are some things in your life that make you feel stressed? I'm going to open up this image, and you can just think about it or write it down. Or if you'd like to draw a picture, you can, and I'll do that with you. And I'll come back in a minute. So you may not be finished, and that's okay. You can keep working on it if you want to. But I thought I'll share what I wrote down. So these are a few things that are making me feel stressed right now. Now you might not be able to see this because I know it's small, but I'll read it out loud. So when I have a lot of work to do, I feel really stressed. Often trying to find the time to do it all, that can make me feel stressed too. And a big thing that's stressing me out right now is not being able to see my friends, my family, my students, and other people who I care about right now. Those are some things that are stressing me out. So think about it. What are some of those things that are making you feel stressed? Is it anything I listed on my list? Is it different? So, dealing with stress. We all feel stress sometimes. The most important thing to remember is we can stay happy and healthy by learning how to handle stress. One of the hardest things to do, but the best way to feel unstressed is to try to find a balance. But this can be really hard. Now, finding a balance means making time to still do those things that are really important to you, but also trying to make time to do things that are good for you and that make you feel happy. So, if we take a look at this person on the screen, we all know that they have two arms here, right? But how many arms does it look like they're having to juggle things in? There's six. So this person's thinking about looks like money. So maybe things that they have to pay for or things that they might have to save their money for. So that's one thing that they have to think about. This probably means work, getting things done. Not sure what this one means, but I think maybe travel or maybe their car, since this is a compass and we use that to get around. Looks like having fun, choosing things to do that make them happy. Maybe socializing with friends. Looks like they might like to get a soda with a friend or text or call a friend. And then another thing is just spending time with people you love. So it takes a lot of balance to be able to do all these different things. And right now, I know finding different ways to do all these things can be a little more challenging. So let's think, what are some things that help you feel better when you're stressed? How many of you would say playing? Whatever that might mean. Maybe a game, a board game, video game, some other kind of game that you play. Maybe for some people, playing with toys. Thinking. So, some people like to write in a journal. Some people like to sit quietly and think. Some people like to dance. So, maybe dancing alone or with other people is something that makes you feel better. Listening to music, whatever that music is for you. Reading, talking to a friend or loved one. Some other ideas might be art or exercise, getting outside for a little while. There's a lot of different things that we can do to feel better. So, these are four things that we can try if you feel stressed. Doesn't mean these are the only four things, but these are four good things that we can try. Now, notice I'm going to say try because I know that it can be really hard to try new things or to try to do some things that we've done before. So, the first one is to talk about it. Talk to a friend or an adult. Okay, and so some of those adults could be people like your parents or family that you live with or that you stay in contact with. Could be your classroom teacher or teachers. It could be a counselor like me. There's also other people who you can talk to if you're feeling that you don't have someone to talk to who's available at that moment. And I'm going to leave those phone numbers in the description of my video so that you'll be able to see them. The second one is try not to freak out because I know that even when we try our best, sometimes we still do. I do. So try to think about why you feel stressed. And then, if you can, try to find a way to calm down. So we saw those kids in the video take some deep breaths. One of them suggested petting their cat. So if you have a pet, maybe playing with your pet. If you have a squishy or a stuffy, playing with that too. Or just doing something else that helps you feel happy. The third one is try not to get mad at yourself. Right now is pretty hard time. And we might make mistakes or we might do things that we wouldn't normally do. Or doing schoolwork or reaching out to friends and family might be harder than it normally is. But just trying to remember that everything that we're doing is important and to remember that there are always people out there to help. Okay. And trying to be positive. Okay. Just trying to be positive and trying not to forget that things can get better. Okay. So, thank you all. And this lesson was taken from this website that's here. This is a good website to visit to see some more resources on stress that you might find helpful. And remember, I'm going to leave some phone numbers in the description of this video also that you can access if you're feeling overwhelmed or scared or sad or any other kind of feeling that you're not able to express and you feel that you really need to talk to someone, okay? So I'm going to leave those phone numbers in the description. And again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to your teachers or your counselors or principals or other adults in your life, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later, okay?